Beauty tip of the day. So I learned this awesome new trick when you're trying to cover up a pimple that you just can't seem to cover up no matter what you try. I'm going to tell you what you're doing wrong and why you're probably not able to cover it properly. So as you can tell, I have this huge zit growing on my cheek. I have some foundation on it already, but you can still see it a little bit, right? So you think concealer is going to solve your problem? Well, yes, it will. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blemish concealer and I'm going to apply it over that spot that I want to cover. And right away, you would want to blend it and pat it in, right? Wrong. You don't want to touch it yet. Wait. Let it dry and do the rest of your face that you want to while it's drying. So I've already set my face with my first layer of setting spray, and I'm going to wait for that to dry along with this, and I'm going to fill in my brows. Alright, we've let it dry long enough. I think it's been about roughly 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm going to start patting it, not rubbing it, but pressing it gently with my ring finger because it's the weakest finger on your hand. See how I'm just pressing? I'm not rubbing, I'm pressing. And ta-da! See? You can barely see my blemish now. You can still see there's a little bit of a bump, but you can't really see the redness anymore. So, now what do we do about blush? Because if you take your brush, it's gonna rub it off, right? So what do? I'm taking my NYX cream blush in Magnolia, and I put it on a little bit on this brush here, and like I said before, I'm gonna lightly press it in place. I'm not gonna rub it, I'm gonna press it. You wanna use a dense brush like this. This is how I applied it on my other cheek so you can see how it looks. Like I said, I'm not going to rub, I'm gonna press it because rubbing it will rub the product off. You can also mix your concealer with a little bit of your cream blush if you want to cover it as well. The rest of my face is dry now, so I can go ahead and start powdering under my eyes with my little beauty sponge and my loose powder, pressing it and blending it. Now I can powder the rest of my face. Loose powder to set my forehead. Powder blush, bronzer, and highlighter. Ta-da!